What's good, y'all? Welcome to some more of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword here. We are doing the very first, actual official dungeon in today's episode here. Again, just a little disclaimer. All this gameplay, it's not being done by me. I'm just doing the little voiceovers. My brother is the one actually playing the game for this Let's Play. So, you know, kudos to him. But, at the same time, it sucks ass video games. So, any faults you guys see going on here, and trust me, I'm sure there will be plenty, those are all on him, not me. Not me at all. So, yeah. Anyways, that being said, I was like, yo, how's the wife and kids? I got drugs, be taking alcohol, taking them pills every day. Yeah. No, I've never touched drugs in my life of nicotine. So, that being said, so let's talk about some video games, right? That's, yeah, I just looked up that GTA 3 it's kind of funny, I started the GTA 5 Let's Play before my GTA 3 Let's Play, and yet, I finished the GTA 3 Let's Play before I finished the GTA 5 Let's Play. Now, see, the reasoning for that is actually because my the video upload people fucking up. It's honestly some BS. Like, I can't just upload a damn video without my Wi-Fi going all fucking haywire. Honestly, some of the most bullshit things I deal with out of everything in my life. That has to be the most bullshit thing I deal with is my damn Wi-Fi. Cause I used to have some solid Wi-Fi, right? Then I got into a new house and everything, and my room is now in the basement, right? And the PS5 don't exactly, you know, connect to the Wi-Fi very well from the basement. It also doesn't help that my Wi-Fi router is buried under a bunch of shit. Either that or there's a bunch of shit in its way, like candles and shit. Candles, chairs, just the way y'all can picture how fucked up my house is. There's so much shit everywhere that no one uses, no one ever will use. Just, oh damn, I hate my house. Everything about my life is just kind of shitty. But, yeah, Skyward Sword. Anyways, Skyward Sword, right? I was talking in the last episode about how I really do not think Skyward Sword compares to Ocarina of Time. And since I was talking about some Ocarina of Time, I got, you know, kind of in the mood to play some Zelda today. That's what I did on my school. I went and downloaded an N64 emulator called IGB. That was the same one that I used for my Ocarina of Time Let's Play, actually. But, yeah. Point in case, I went and downloaded an N64 emulator on my school iPad and downloaded Majora's Mask ROM that I actually had used to play through a little bit of Majora's Mask. And I'm not sure how I feel about that 3-day system or whatever the fuck. It was honestly, it was pretty confusing. I feel like that's gonna fuck me over whenever I actually go to play the game, you know? But, yeah, Majora's Mask does seem, you know, to put it lightly, it seems pretty interesting. Yeah, that's as light as I can put it, it seems pretty interesting. And by that, I mean, it seems weird as hell, man. I don't want to see anything about playing the 3D version, because when I played it, it can be a little bit glitchy sometimes, you know, at least on the emulator. And if I were to do the 3DS version, then I would have to emulate it on emulator. Use my brother's phone for that shit. But yeah, Majora's Mask so far from what I've played is a pretty solid game. The next Zelda game that y'all get a Let's Play on will be Link to the Past, which I think I mentioned in the last episode. I had, you know, originally started a Let's Play of it. I completely planned to hit finish that playthrough, and then I ended up getting a new phone and lost all my files, all my photos and whatnot. So I'm just gonna have to restart all that shit. That's kind of why I held back on Skyward Sword and, you know, doing voiceovers and whatnot for a while as well, is because of that, you know, because I gotta kind of redo all my shit. You know, there's videos that I had edited and shit. I even went through and deleted the entire Arkham Knight Let's Play that I had, you know, from what I had going there. I went through and I deleted every motherfucking episode of the Arkham. Anyways, motherfuckers, before you boy got rudely motherfucking interrupted by the piece of shit that I live with. What was I even talking about? I don't even fucking know at this point. Something about Majora's Mask being shitty or wrong in an emulator or some shit. Yeah, something like that. But, yeah, your boy, fuck, I don't even know what I was fucking saying at this point, bro. Yeah, your boy's going through all the motherfucking shit right now. I think next up is gonna be the Resident Evil franchise. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Right when I was talking about you know, having to edit shit. Now I realize I gotta go through and edit this fucking video, cause nobody knows how to fucking shut up. So now I got a whole nother fucking video to edit, along with hundreds of others. That being said, what else was I saying? Alright, yeah, that's right. I ended up going through and deleting the Arkham Knight videos for the Arkham Knight Let's Play. And the reasoning for that is because A, there was a lot of footage that I didn't have from the Let's Play. B, just because I not want to do all the fucking voiceovers, bro. You know, I spent all that time playing the game. I really don't want to sit there and watch myself play. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like it's anything good to watch. I was pretty ass at the game. Part of the reason why I really did not like it as much as the other Arkham games. Also because there's too much like controls and shit to memorize. Shit gets confusing as hell in that game. And also because the side content is extremely ass. The side content in that game consists of like riding around, fucking up Deathstroke's guys, and then get some shitty 2-punch boss fight with Deathstroke. No, give me the ending of Batman Arkham Origins, where your boy Bruce Wayne is in that motherfucking boat with Slade fighting his ass. That was a badass final boss fight. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're doing. These fucking solid action. However, unmotherfucking fortunately, we got the Deathstroke that we got in Arkham Knight. Quite possibly the worst iteration of the character. And I mean, I say that in the best motherfucking way possible. Because there is no bad version of Deathstroke, let's be real. Let's be real, there's no bad version of Deathstroke. There is no motherfucking bad version of Slade Wilson. Are we clear on that? However, the rip-off is better. Let's be real. Wade motherfucking Wilson, our boy Deadpool, he is much more than Deathstroke. Deathstroke is badass. No one can deny that fact. But Deadpool is 10 times as badass. Deadpool is 10 times as motherfucking. Possibly the second coolest character in all of Marvel. The first being your boy Peter Parker, of course. Actually, no, I'm gonna put Deadpool at like 4th. Cause you know who else we got in Marvel? I'm gonna say number 1 is Spider-Man for sure. And we're gonna group Miles and Peter together on that one because they are both equally as badass in my opinion. But number 2, we're gonna say is your boy Tony Stark. And then number 3, we're gonna have to go MF Doom. Dr. Motherfucking Doom, bro. No got a rapper. That's crazy. MF Doom. Dub rapper, dub character, dub everything. MF Doom, boys. Dr. Motherfucking Doom. He's one of the most badass characters in all of Marvel, man. Now, see, if we just take like all of fiction, who are we saying is the most badass character in all of fiction? I always like there's so many to fucking pick from. But see, I think it's between a few different ones for me. All right, it's between a few different ones here. For me personally, it is between Kratos from God of War, Arthur Morgan, Rick Grimes, and Batman. And Joker. We're gonna throw Joker on that list too. Yeah, it's for me. It's between all of them guys. It's between those 5 guys right there. Arthur Morgan, Kratos, Rick Grimes, Batman, and Joker. If we're picking out of them, who is the most badass character? I genuinely cannot pick, because they all are. You know, I've been hyped up over different moments with all of them motherfuckers, bro. Like, I'd be playing through the God of War game. Damn, bro. No way he did that. No way he did. I'd be playing through fucking Red Dead, and you know, I'm like picturing edits and shit. Anytime I hear the word Batman, is all I can think of is that one. I am the knight. I am Batman. Yeah, that shit. Joker, I mean, do I really need to explain, bro? Do I really need to motherfucking explain? I really don't think I need to explain on Joker. I mean, just watch the movie Joker, watch The Dark Knight, fucking 3 Jokers, what like animated movies? Oh, Injustice. Fucking play the Injustice games if you're trying to find out why I fuck with Joker, bro. Joker is just so fucking cool. And we all know Joker is the whole fucking reasoning behind our boy Red Hood. And Red Hood would not exist without the Joker. And Red Hood himself is one of the most badass DC characters. I'm gonna say he's number 3 for DC, honestly. Right up behind Batman and Joker, you got Red Hood right there. Man, like, I don't read comics anymore, but back in the day when I did, Under the Red Hood is such a dub fucking comic. Especially if you reading like all the if you reading them all like in order and shit. You start with that what is that fucking, oh damn, what am I thinking here? Yeah, The Death in the Family. You start with The Death in the Family with fucking Jason Todd. And see, the reason that's so iconic is because it's like one of the, you know, the first instance of fans voting on something as major as that. Because you had the ending of that comic where Batman's sitting there holding Robin's lifeless fucking limp body, bro. And then that last panel is, you know, you call one of these numbers. You call this number, your homie Jason Todd, he's gonna die. Alright, your homie Jason Todd, he's gonna die. You call this number, he's gonna live. And see, there's a little like rumor that it hasn't been necessarily proven true or false, that there was one guy who had his phone line like connected to one of the numbers to make Robin die. Now, see, here's the thing. Back in the 60s, if you're reading that, in the, you know, you're like, oh shit, I can't wait for next month. What's gonna happen, man? If you're reading that back in the 60s, it's all like yeah, all right. obviously he's gonna live, right? Yeah, everyone's gonna vote for him to live. Then you see he fucking died. You're gonna be like, no, that's gay. That's gay. What they do to my boy Robin? They disrespected that motherfucker. But then you read that now, and then you move on to Under the Red Hood after that shit. Actually, no. Let me give you all a solid reading order right here. First up, you gotta read Batman Hush. Actually, no. First up, you gotta read Batman Year 1. You gotta read Robin Year 1. Then you gotta read motherfucking Death in the Family. No, wait. Yeah, Death in the Family. And then Batman Hush. And then, see, there's other, like, side stories and shit that tie into Batman Hush, but the main one that you gotta stick with there is, the fact that there is a little bit of a Red Hood tease in that comic. And after you go with Batman Hush, you can finally move on to motherfucking Under the Red Hood. Now, see, if I was reading Under the Red Hood back in the day when that shit came out, I would have been so hyped to, like, pick up the next chapter month after month and find out what's going on with the story. But see, now we have them all just, like, available to us. But back then, when they was, like, coming out with that shit, you gotta think, you pick up chapter 1, this random ass dude, Red Hood, I don't know who this guy is, this is Red Hood, fuck. And then he pops in like, oh yeah, Batman, I know all your moves, bro. And then you get to like chapter 8 or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, Batman, I know who you are, bro. You gotta wait a whole month to find out that little fucking cliffhanger there. And you get to chapter 9, it's all like, holy shit, this is fucking Robin. This is the dead motherfucker from back in the golden age of comics, bro. This is Robin himself. He's back from the dead, boys. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of the fucking comic that like went over what he did during those few years. Because I know he like fucked around. Whenever he originally got raised from the dead, it was something to do with how Superman like punched a hole into like space time or whatever. And that was what raised him from the dead. Now, with after that, your boy was like all fucked up, right? Like his mind wasn't in the right place. And it's where he went is to Ra's al Ghul, the guy with the Lazarus pit and whatnot. That's where he went, was to your boy Ra's al Ghul. Now, see, that's where it gets a little confusing. Because Talia al Ghul puts him in the Lazarus pit, and then he goes out to all these different like third world countries and whatnot to like train, get on your boy Batman's level. But yeah, I'm honestly, I wouldn't mind picking up some comics now. I'm not like super into superheroes or anything anymore, but I mean, I just started watching Gotham today. It was a fucking dumb show already. The acting's a little cringe, but other than that, huge dub of a show, man. Fucking, they got the fucking Riddler, fucking Alfred, James, whatever the hell his name is. Penguin was up in that. Catwoman was up in that. I mean, yeah, honestly, just a huge dub of a show, man. Is what I'm like hella surprised about though is the fact that we don't have a Joker in the Arrowverse. Ain't that just fucking insane? But no, I remember everyone was trashing on Jared Leto's Joker, and then they came out with Zack Snyder's Justice League. They had that little cutscene, not cutscene. Yeah, they had the little post-credit scene at the end with Jared Leto's Joker, and it seemed like, it was looking like he redeemed himself. I'm hella disappointed that they ended up the DCE. Because shit was going places. Like, it was actually going places. We got some solid DC adaptations in the DC, in the DCE. I think the only movies that weren't necessarily good, in my opinion, were that because Cassandra Cain in the comics is like one of the most badass characters ever. Like, we talk about all these badass female characters. What is she doing? Why do you have more fucking movie based around Harley Quinn? What is the point in this? Suicide Squad was not that good. We don't need a whole Harley Quinn. And yeah, I major complaints with the DC is that fucking Harley Quinn of all people has more screen time than Superman and Batman. And that is actually a valid reason to shit on the DCU, honestly. I mean, honestly, just the fucking... I mean, sit there and think about that. Superman, one of the best characters in all of fiction. Solo's any verse that you can think of. Why does Harley Quinn get another, get her own movie before, like, a Batman movie or something? And it's like I said, they was giving us some solid DC stories in live action, bro. We got the death of Superman in live action. And then not only that, but they went and brought him back to life and did the whole little dark side story there. There are so many different adaptations of that first little dark side story. And we got that main one there with the death of Superman, and then that led into Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, that was seriously, like, the DCEU had potential, bro. Especially with, what was that last movie that came out? Because I know Peacemaker was really good. Everyone liked Peacemaker. And, I mean, we even got fucking Batmite in Peacemaker, the little cartoon Batman guy. But, yeah, everyone liked Peacemaker. And then I think they came out with something else after that. That was like, alright. It might have been Black Adam I was thinking of. Yeah, I think Black Adam came out. And everyone was like, alright, it's alright. And then they came out Shazam 2, another L. And then they put the ice on the cake. With no fucking... Aquaman 2, yeah, they put the icing on the cake with Aquaman 2 there, because they had Amber Heard and that shit. So, to say the least, the DCEU had potential, because, it's like I said, we had some solid fucking movies there. Man of Steel, Batman, we had some solid movies. Really fucking solid movies. I mean, even the first Wonder Woman movie was amazing. Zack Snyder's Justice League to this day, I will die on the hill that Zack Snyder's Justice League is one of the best comic book movies of all time. I will actually die on the hill. Zack Snyder's Justice League is better than the first Avengers movie, better than and possibly, I'm saying possibly better than Infinity War. I'm not gonna go as far as to say better than Infinity War. We don't know. Build up 20-something movies. Was connected to other movies, but it wasn't necessarily Endgame style. But I did like Darkseid in that fucking movie. We got some really badass Darkseid scenes there. Like, we have never had a solid adaptation of Darkseid. But then Darkseid pulled up, and we had some dark side scenes in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Mans was actually a badass, bro. Steppenwolf was a really good, first villain too. I really liked that guy in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, yeah, there was next to no problems with Zack Snyder's Justice League. Shazam and Aquaman. I mean, everyone loved those. The sequel to Suicide Squad. Everyone loved that. I mean, the first one was alright, but the sequel was even better. Just fucking, let's be real. They had more good movies than they had bad in the fucking DCEU. It's just the fact that, that they wasn't making them as consistent as Marvel. Marvel was already ahead of the game. Now see, the next live-action DC movie that we are getting is going to be that Superman movie that, what's his name? Oh, the guy that made Peacemaker. What was that guy's name? Was it like James something? The director of Peacemaker. Since everyone loved Peacemaker, they loved the fact that it got a little dark, but they also added some humor in there. So kind of like our Marvel movies, right? Everyone loved Peacemaker to that extent. They put that same guy in charge of, in charge of the fucking DCU, right? And what he's cooking up is he's going to have a new Superman movie in 2025. What's it called? Superman Legacy, I want to say. It's supposed to be a Superman origin story all over again. Meaning, new Superman, new Superman suit, and boy Henry Cavill. In my opinion, I don't think anyone's ever beaten Henry Cavill for me. Man of Steel was just such a badass movie. There is no beating Henry Cavill. That flight scene in Man of Steel, bro, I get chills every time I watch that. And there's a part in the beginning of the movie where he like flips the guy's truck over because he was giving him shit in the bar. Yeah, Man of Steel is like honestly, again, one of the best comic movies of all time. And they had so much potential with that. So much potential with the fucking DCEU. And wasted it on James Gunn, that was his name. James Gunn, he made like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie and shit. And I guess now he's in charge of the DCEU. Now see, here's the thing though. DC has the Arrowverse, which in my opinion is 10 times as 10 times as good as the MCU. The MCU isn't because with the Arrowverse, it's a TV show, right? So, admittedly, it is a little bit lower budget. You don't have as big of a budget for the CGI and whatnot, but it's more consistent, meaning they have more time to build up on these plots. Meaning we get a whole lot more crossovers and a whole lot more story adaptations from the comics. Like Crisis on Infinite Earths, for example. And now they're coming out with an animated Crisis on Infinite Earths, yes. I need to watch that. Badass cameos and whatnot in that. Because I mean, no one really talks about the DC animated movies. But if there are some badass cameos in Crisis on Infinite Earths, so I'm not watch them. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Is the Flash. For whatever reason, that was good. It was another really solid adaptation, but it wasn't with the Flash paradox. Because it was a Flashpoint adaptation, but there was a lot of things that were switched. Like having super grown. Super grown. That's the let's get away with him. But yeah,